downloaded popular team builder, the South Gautier Tigers, and I'm rebuilding them until we win a national championship. But they will be in the SEC for the entire video. And since we're a brand new program that's just a 53 overall, we can't recruit 4 or 5-star talent until we go above 500 in the SEC for a season, which will definitely take a good amount of time for Coach Beavis because we only have 28 guys on this roster and most of them really suck. So I think the goal for us early on the recruiting trail is to try and sign as many 3-star players as possible so we can try and field a team that's somewhat decent early on. And since our home state is Mississippi, I went ahead and made that our pipeline for Coach Beavis. So we're definitely going to try and get as many of these 3-star kids from Mississippi as humanly possible. But with Coach Beavis only being a level 1 recruiter, with the Coach XP speed setting on slowest, this preseason scouting is probably the only scouting we can afford to do early on in this video. And it won't let me edit the schedule for this first season, so these are the teams we're playing. Maybe we can beat the Pandas. I don't really see it in our schedule though, especially in the SEC. We're going to get slaughtered every single week. 4 weeks in, and I can't really say I'm surprised. We're 0-4, and the point differential, oh, that's bad. That's really bad. We're at least one of these games close. Oh my gosh, we lost 70-7 to Food, 38-0 to the Pandas. Oh man, I knew they were going to be bad, but I didn't think they would be this bad. We gave up 91 to Eastern Michigan. Oh lord. At least there's a silver lining in all this. Coach Beavis is going to be tier 1 for recruiter at running back and tier 1 for recruiter at receiver now, which should help us on the trail where honestly things are going pretty well. Every single kid that we're pushing for right now, we are in a comfortable lead for, so hopefully that continues. But this week we have the Raby Turkeys at home. Not feeling confident. If we could just keep it within 20, I think that's a massive success. And not surprisingly, it's not going well, but we got a 4th and 2. We could get a stop. Oh, frick. Of course we don't. Okay, well, at least we tackled him. And we got up to another 3rd down. We'll see if we can get a stop right here. Okay, what are they doing? Throw a pick? Yes, that's me! Big boy can fly. 58 converted offensive lineman. Now he's a corner and he just made an awesome freaking interception. Let's go. Unfortunately though, it didn't really result in anything. No wonder. We have an offensive lineman at quarterback. Oh dear God. Can I throw the ball like 5 yards? Oh, he actually made it. And of course it got batted away. That's great. Really think the only offense you could run with a team that has a wide receiver at center is the slip screen. So we'll see if this works right here. See, there we go. I figured out a glitch. Oh, we have a kicker at running back. No wonder we lost by 80 to Eastern Michigan. R1 over the middle. Can we make that throw? Yes, we can. It's a lollipop throw, but it works. Let's go. Try and make the easiest throws possible. Mr. Stevens at quarterback. This is not his primary position. Another nice catch. Don't really think this is the smartest move to try and throw the ball down the field. So we'll just check it underneath. Perfect, man. This kicker. Oh, man, he got leveled right there. We're honestly, like, moving down the field, like, pretty effectively. I'm just dinking and dunking, and we're getting some yak. Triangle? Oh, yeah, that's the offensive line for you. We got a 2nd and 19 now. This is not great because I'm sure a kicker sucks. Can we just run with the big boy? Go! 77 run! Run over someone! Or not. So this is probably going to be our best chance to score points this game. I don't know if our kicker's good or not. I guess we're going to find out together. Please go in. Come on! Give me those 3 points! Sneak in there! Let's go! Ha ha! Thank goodness for that kick, because things have gone really south really fast. We're now down 56. I'm just going to try and get a touchdown, see if we can do... Oh, accuracy right there was crap. We got a 4th down right here. My dream of us scoring a touchdown against the Raby Turkeys, it might not be fulfilled. Please catch this, or not even turn around. That's great. So we end up only losing by 59. It went better than the Eastern Michigan game, so I'll take that. Congratulations, Joshua. You are officially a part of history. Our first commit of the video. Anybody else? Nope, just him. And it looks like Troy might join him as well. He's definitely going to commit next week, as well as Greg. Oh, Mississippi State, those jerks. Anybody? Oh, man. Freaking Mississippi State. Well, at least they've only popped up in 2 recruiting battles, although they look like they're pushing for Deshaun Connors as well. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to deal with the Bulldogs in the trail. On the field, though, Georgia took us to Pound Town. We lost by 80. I guess that's not surprising. But who cares? We got our quarterback in the future, Troy Rowe. Smart man, and there should be another commit. Okay, well, Cameron, go to Mississippi State. Not the most shocking thing in the world. So we're gonna go ahead and take him off the board. The good news is there's plenty of guys who look like we're still gonna get, like Greg. That is a battle that is gonna be interesting. Russ, I mean, we're in pretty good shape. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put more points into Kiki and Boo to make sure it doesn't go to Ole Miss, but I'm feeling pretty good. And we got Greg, suck on that, Mississippi State, and we also got Russ. So since we have some hours to spend now, I put 25 into 3-star gem Sonny Swift, and then 15 into 3-star gem Tremont Rowe, both from Georgia. We're gonna try and bring both these kids in. But on the field, we kind of got bent over by Vanderbilt. It's never a good feeling. And then Texas A&M was actually actually close amount. I don't know what happened that week. Hopefully he can carry that for the rest of the season. Well, we finished 0-12. Not really a shocker. Only scored 33 points. Gave up 650. Oh, man, we were bad. Holy Eskimos, dude. We got destroyed the last 4 weeks. We didn't score a single point. Oh, man. After that Texas A&M game, we had an out-of-body experience. We sold our soul to have a somewhat competitive game because the rest of the season, man, that's rough. I don't even think it's worth going through these stats because all these guys sucked. Oh, my God. He had 39 interceptions. This is brutal, man. Oh, goodness gracious. It's like no good takeaways. Maybe the only thing is that Alex Whipple will be back next season. He's only a junior. He had 8 sacks, but man, we sucked so much. At least we're up to a level 3 coach now, so we can get offensive line to tier 1 for recruiter, and then let's get defensive line to tier 1 as well. But at least we picked up new commits to Tavarius Hutchinson, Gene Butler, Juan Ramish, legend. Oh, yes, that kid's gonna be good at football. Sony Moe, but we did lose a couple kids to Sean. That was not really a shocker. And then Kiki Membu, he went to Ole Miss. That sucks. But at least we seem to be in really good shape for the rest of these guys that we're really pushing for, so that's the good news. Kinda feel like a jerk for firing both of our coordinators, because not even Nick Saban could have saved this roster, but I mean, they're only level 13. We could definitely hire 2 better ones, that's for sure. And I think we're gonna target this Trent Darnold guy from Northern Illinois. He's kinda got motivator really good. He's got decent tactician. He's also a solid recruiter as well, so I think we're gonna give him the OC job. And then Northern Illinois' defensive coordinator also doesn't look half bad. He's a really good recruiter as well, which we could definitely utilize. I don't know why they sucked on the field. They had 2 really solid coaches, but we're gonna go after both these guys. And we got them both, so instant upgrades at both of our coordinator positions for the future. Really happy about those 2 pickups. Welcome to the Tigers, boys. Also love this. We got 30 more coach points to spend. I think we're just gonna get offense and everything just balanced out. We're just gonna go 2-2-2 across the board as much as we possibly can, and it looks like it's gonna end with offensive line to tier 2. Time to see who's leaving now in the offseason, and Chad Sheets, one of our decent players. He is gone. All right, well, that sucks. Ben Dunn is also graduating, as well as, oh, Silver Surfer at wide receiver, but, I mean, all these guys suck. Not really the end of the world, except for Ben. He was pretty all right. Well, this isn't the way I wanted to start my offseason. This kid ended up committing to Tennessee during the bowl season. That sucks. We were in a pretty comfortable lead for him, too. Is there anybody else I need to worry about for some of these recruits? Looks like Tim Cahill's definitely gonna come out of the wire. We're gonna schedule a visit for him week 1. Auburn's kind of pushing for this quarterback. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some competition. But with all these kids coming for visits week 1 and those extra points we can spend on them now with our new coordinators, I'm feeling pretty confident. In success, we got Tremont and we also got Tim Cahill. Let's go. And the rest of these guys, I'm feeling pretty good. Florida State, they kind of scare me for Philip. We'll see. I'm feeling pretty decent. We actually have some hours to spend now with those 2 kids committed. And I think I'm going to go after this transfer, Jonathan Wake, to use up some hours, as well as some of these 3-star recruits that nobody's really recruiting right now. So we'll see if we can bring in a few of these kids before signing day gets here. And we got just about every single kid that we wanted, including Philip Boodle, who I definitely thought we were going to lose to Florida State. We got Geoff Teague. I mean, we got everybody, including that transfer who looks really good, top 50 rated transfer. I'm really happy. We did lose a couple of kids, though. This kicker, USC, and then this running back, Mr. Butts, to Coach Prime. But honestly, for our first recruiting class, I think it's pretty good. There's some star and impact development traits. Any elites on the right side? No, just all star and impact. Not really shocking since we didn't do much scouting. Couldn't find any gems, or as many as we would like, but we still finished with the top 60 recruiting class in year 1. I think that's pretty solid. 23 kids as well. It's not a small amount. I'll take that. And the highest rated kid coming in is none other than our punter. Well, that's unfortunate. And our freaking fullback. Well, at least Von Rivas, he's a 69. We also got Juan, who's a 69. There's a lot of 68s and 67s. This isn't a bad recruiting class. Just hopefully you can get better development traits in the future. The team is vastly improved, though. Hard for it to get much worse. We're up to 78. I still don't really trust that at all. I think that's a little misconceiving, to be honest with you, because we don't even have a left tackle on the roster right now. The offensive line depth is not great. It's the same with the defensive line. So those are 2 big positional needs for us. But we definitely have quarterbacks set for the future with Troy, Jeff, and Greg. So those 3 should be able to duke it out for the next 4 years. And we also recruited a receiver really well last cycle. So I think those 2 positions are in a really solid place. We are still definitely going to suck. We're projected to finish in last place in the SEC. Not really shocking. At least we have 20 more coach points to spend for Coach Beavis. So that should help us on the recruiting trail this year. But we're just going to do what we did last year. Go after the best 3-star recruits that the state of Mississippi has to offer and see how many of these kids we can land. We're definitely going to focus on offensive and defensive linemen this cycle, though. In a few weeks in, I feel like we've done that, although we're probably going to lose Gordon Dog Double G to Ole Miss. That sucks, especially the offensive lineman with that freaking last name. Emmanuel, though, looks like he's going to commit here, which is nice. Then we're also in a pretty good spot with the rest of these kids, but all it takes is Ole Miss to come for a guy like Casey Duke. So, yeah, we definitely are going to have some battles on our hands on the recruiting trail. On the field, though, what am I looking at? We actually beat a team, and they were ranked. Okay, then. We've actually been pretty competitive. I don't know how, because I also forgot to change our schedule to make it more reasonable, but it looks like I didn't really need to do that. I am shocked. But today we have Missouri on the road. They're also 1-2. I think I'm just going to simulate this game and see how we do. And we got destroyed. That's more like it. More crappy news, though. Gordon Dog Double G is going to Ole Miss. That is unfortunate. At least you got Emmanuel, though. He's not a bad guard. So since we now have 100 hours to spend, I'm going to go ahead and add some more big boys to the board. And I'm not even going to scout these kids. I'm just going to go ahead and offer all of them scholarships since we have huge depth concerns on the offensive line. I would gladly take all these kids if possible. And a few weeks later, most of those tackles already locked us out, so I took them off the board. And these kids we're not really making much progress with. And that's because Ole Miss and Mississippi State are coming on strong for some of the kids like Nathan Marcus. I think we're going to lose them. We'll probably get Dylan. We'll probably get Casey, although it's not going to be easy. We'll also probably get Jaden, but Steven Steiner are not feeling great. So yeah, Ole Miss and Mississippi State, they've both been jerks. But things on the field have not really gotten much better. We're 1-5, and I think we scheduled an FCS school, didn't we? Yes, we did, and we lost to them. Oh my gosh, the Sharkies. And then we got bent over by Texas A&M. Like I said, man, that early 3-game stretch, I don't know what we did. It had to involve witchcraft or something, though. But this week, we're on the road against Tennessee. I'm hoping this is not a name your score type of game. Hopefully, we just keep it somewhat close. And so far, so good. We're actually in the red zone. We could score first right here. I don't like the stadium pulse, though, so hopefully somebody gets open for me, makes this easy. There we go. Nice catch. And yeah, we have a receiver at left tackle right now, so I don't think running the ball to the left side is the brightest idea, but I'm going to try it. Oh, get in there. Let's go. We got the lead. And we somehow still have it in the second quarter. Whoa. Okay, this is nice. We're going to need to try and get a stop right here, though. They have this weird wide formation. What the heck is this? Oh, sack him. Let's go. Good job, defense. 2 deep safeties back there. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh my goodness, you gotta be joking. Wow, I screwed that up. Yeah, we definitely could have used them settling for a field goal on that drive because they are right back in the red zone. It's still a tight game though, so we still have a chance. They're motioning to this weird formation, little motion out of the backfield. Okay, that's a run. Keeper, get out there. Oh god, he got pancaked, and that's not good. Oh my gosh, we actually can win this game. We just need to drive down the length of the field. Oh my gosh. R1? Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Got a weakness on that left side. That's also where their superstar defensive end's at, so that's not exactly ideal. I'm gonna step up and run, please. Yes, there we go. First down. Let's go. Protection's not gonna be great at all whatsoever. R1, that's open too. Let's go. Slice it and dice it, baby. We're past midfield. X, I'm throwing X on the corner route, please. Yeah, whoa, that would have been an epic catch. Screen shaking. Nobody knows what's going on. Triangle's open though. That is an easy pitch and catch. Let's go. We are having a lot of success moving the ball right now. Try and run the ball right here. Keep him honest a little bit to the left side. Oh dear God, that went nowhere. That was a bad idea. A little fakey fake right here. Oh, that was also another bad idea, dude. Dang it. So now we have a third in the European Union. Oh my goodness gracious. This is not good. Someone get open for me, please. Nope. No one's open. Get out of there and create. I'm just gonna throw R1. Screw it. Please. Oh, he's so close. So we're now into 4th down. Oh, we're gonna need a prayer answered right here because I just don't see us. Okay. Actually, we have it. Oh, square. Back of this. Oh, okay, defense, gonna stop. Bye, defense. Don't screw this up. We've been blessed with an awesome opportunity to pull off it. Oh, threw it over my head. I was right there. I don't know how to defend this stuff, though, I'll be honest. I'm very confused. Okay, you dropped that. That's good. I know our defensive line sucks, so I'm not expecting much pass rush, and that's not good either. Dang it, dude. We have to get somewhat aggressive right here. We're gonna play man coverage just to try and mix it up. Please, in that. Oh my God. Is that really a touchdown? No freaking. I am dead inside. I cannot help but feel responsible for this one, guys. I should have known that man coverage was not the move and I get sacked. Oh man. So we end up losing what probably should have been our first SEC win of the video. This one hurts, man. This one hurts quite a lot. At least we got 3 commits out of it. Dylan McLeod, Casey Duke, and also Jaden. And we got some more. We picked up a legend as good Amish beard at running back, Sam Aotoyi, and then Nate Luck, another 3-star gym at running back. We did lose a kid, though, to Sean Peterson. He's going to freaking Ole Miss, man. They stole another recruit from us. So with all these hours to spend now, we're literally just going after offensive linemen across the board. We added some centers, so hopefully we can land a few of these kids, but I'm sure there's going to be other schools that come in late to try and steal some of these guys. So I'm going to make sure I spend 50 points on all of them. We're still sucking on the field, though. We got destroyed by Mississippi State, who's #1 in the country. That's bizarre. Oh, man, we almost beat Vanderbilt. We were close. Only lost by 5. That would have been an awesome win. Same with this LSU game that apparently a few weeks later we almost won. All right, well, we got smacked by Kentucky and Florida, though, but we were definitely a lot more competitive in the SEC this season, which is nice. And Troy Rose, a true freshman, actually had a positive touchdown-interception ratio. That's a really good sign for the future. We didn't really run the ball very effectively, though. And then Doug Kellum, the true freshman receiver, almost had 1,000 yards. Joshua was also pretty good, and then on defense, most TFLs was Maurice, who's a junior. He also had the most sacks. What happened to that Whipple kid? He must have got hurt or something. He did not have nearly as good of a season as he did last year. here, but the most interceptions was PJ McCullers. As for recruiting, there's really nothing new. I think we're going to get Mustafa. I'm feeling confident there, and Georgia comes from literally nowhere. This is what I'm talking about, man. I freaking knew some of these kids. It's fine, though. It's looking like that's the only kid we're probably going to lose, although it's looking pretty dicey for Malik and also Lamar Leon. I'm not feeling too great about those, but Paul, yeah, that one is a foregone conclusion. He's going to become a Bulldog. This is definitely something new, though. A true freshman receiver wins the Heisman, and he only had 917 receiving yards. He had a lot of touchdowns, though, so I guess it makes sense. It definitely does not make sense. There's no way of rationalizing what I just saw, but it's official. We lost Paul to Georgia. That freaking sucks. At least we got Jalen, though, and Mustafa, so we got 2 out of the 3. Is there any? Oh, my gosh. I freaking knew it, dude. Oh, we're going to lose this kid, Lamar, too. All right, well, at least we're going to get the other 3 guys, but we're definitely going to lose Lamar and Malik, which freaking sucks. But we do have 20 more of these coaching points to use, so we definitely got to put these to good use, especially before signing day. So let's go ahead and get all these to level 3. We just need linebackers and defensive line, and then we are level 3 across the board. But graduation time, and we're only losing 4 guys. 2 of them were pretty okay players for us, but these 2 guys, they really sucked. And for the first week of signing day, we scheduled all 4 kids that were on our board for our visit this first week. I don't think we're gonna get Lamar or Malik, but I'm gonna try my best. And I went ahead and added some defensive ends that nobody's recruited so far, so hopefully you can land some of these 3-star kids, because we definitely need defensive line still. Whoa, hold the phone! We actually got Lamar! Let's go! We got Allen. That was expected. Did not get Malik, though. That's not really shocking. He's a JUCO, though, so it's not really the end of the world. So now that we have a bunch of hours to spend, I went ahead and maxed out the hours for all of these defensive linemen, as well as adding a few corners, because this is also another position that we desperately need some help at. And we ended up almost getting everybody, besides, obviously, these 2 kids, because Arizona State and LSU decided to be jerks. But for year 2, Coach Beavis, a 20-man recruiting class, not too bad. Anybody got elite development, though? No, a bunch of normals, though. I see a few impacts and stars, though, which is nice. And the class ranking is a little bit lower than last year, but it makes sense, because we didn't sign as many guys. Robert Abkey is the highest overall kid coming in, though, at defensive end, as well as left tackle Nathan Bland. That's perfect. 2 big positions of need. These kids are both going to be studs. And honestly, the team of this upcoming season doesn't look horrible. Like, we're at 80 overall. Like, we're somewhat respectable. But I do think our linebacker depth is kind of crap, so it's definitely going to be a big position of need for us. Although our best player on the team is that linebacker, Jonathan Wake. He is really sticking good as a junior. And at quarterback for us this year, it's going to be Troy once again. He honestly wasn't bad last year. He had a positive touchdown interception ratio. And with an offensive line that actually has a left tackle and has a lot better depth, he should definitely be even better this year. I am going to be scheduling some worse teams than non-conference. We got UConn, Northern Illinois, the Pandas, and then Ball State. So hopefully you can win some games there, but then our conference schedule is just very, very scary, man. Hopefully you can pull off maybe one SEC win this year and get our first one of the video. That's the goal. I mean, it's obviously not going to be easy since we're projected to finish in last place, but maybe we could upset Vanderbilt, though, in 81. I feel like that's a reasonable upset that we could possibly pull off. Although in the recruiting trail for this year, we definitely need to get some safeties. You guys know about linebacker and also some defensive tackles, especially. And then offensively, we kind of need a little bit of everything, but I think defensively, there's a lot more needs. But since I want to try and find some more elite development traits, if any of these kids that we scout are bust, I think I'm just going to take them off the board, but Quincy Span is definitely going to be a guy we really want. Outside linebacker, 3-star jet from Mississippi, but a kid like Randy Hooval from Mississippi, 3-star bust, we don't want him. We want to try and find some better development traits this cycle. That's going to be the goal. But just a week later, we got locked out from Quincy, so that dream is officially dead. At least we found 7 gems, so hopefully you can land some of these kids, but unfortunately, none of them are linebackers, so we're going to have to keep scouting that position group. Even for these 3 kids at the top, where Ole Miss and Mississippi State are both pushing, with the extra recruiting hours that we could put on these guys from our offensive coordinator, I think we're going to win all 3 of these battles. This should help us too. I'm going to get defensive line to tier 3 for recruiter and also linebackers to tier 3 for recruiter. Things on the field, though, are going pretty well. We're 2-1. I mean, both of our wins weren't really against the best competition, but they were both dominant wins. We did get spanked by UConn, though. Don't like seeing that. And this week, we have Ball State at home. I'm going to go ahead and simulate this game, but I'm feeling pretty dang confident we can win. And we do win by 11, so we're sitting at 3-1 heading into SEC play. Plus, Miles Marvin, 3-star quarterback gem from Columbus, Mississippi, committed to us, and it looks like we're definitely going to get Steven and Malachi, so suck on those nuts, Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Let's go. So with these extra points that we have to spend, I think I'm just going to max out the hours on the rest of these gems on the board, so hopefully I can commit sooner. And it's official. We got Malachi, Steven, and Warren Suggs, all 3-star gems, and the rest of these kids that we're going after, we are definitely going to get to. So with these extra hours that we now have to spend, I think we're just going to go after these 3-star linebackers that were already on our board. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more linebackers to our board to try and address this position group, but hopefully a few of these kids are gems. That would be very helpful. And we did find some Deshaun, Malau, Manu, and also Alan Hardesty, so those 4 are going to be huge needs for us, but we also got some new commits like Steven Hippenhammer and then Lowell Ball, so we're getting basically everybody that we're pushing really hard for so far this cycle. And do not ask me how, but we pulled off a massive upset at home over Tennessee, man. So we're now 4-1, Coach Beavis. So we'll see if we can keep this magical start to our season alive, because this week we have Texas A&M at home. So far, the second quarter, things are not going well, but we actually have a chance to get a stop right here in this 3rd and 15. Let's pass commit, play the sticks, guys. All right, we just nothing behind us. Do not let them convert this, man. That would be very embarrassing. I'm going to use our star linebacker, Mr. Wake, and give me out. That's bad. And now they have it at the goal line. We're going to need a stop, please. Nope. That's not good. It's definitely kind of a dire situation. Down 17 in the second quarter. We got a 4th and 4. I'm not really feeling too confident, but I got to try and convert this. A field goal doesn't really do us any good. X, that could be a touchdown. What a throw. Let's go. Okay, we are still in it, man. Do not give up on the dream. Let's go. We are still hanging tough, lads. I freaking love the effort that we are displaying right now. 3rd and 10. We're going to play the sticks, pass commit. Don't do what I did last time. Please don't give up a big play, Tanner. Come on. Use your... Oh, it's a screen. Get over there, sack him. Let's go. Good job, defense. There's still hope. We're down 10 in the 4th. We need a touchdown here, though. Triangle. Please. Please. Yes. Yak. Yes. What a break a tackle. Let's go. Okay, we're only down 3. Need the defense to get a stop right here. I don't know how we're going to do it, but you've been really good this second half. So just keep doing what you've done. Please tackle. There we go. It's a decent start. Really as simple as we cannot give up a first down. I'm going to run commit up the middle right here. Please be aggressive, boys. Go after him. Scream. No. 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 Please tackle. Yes, he's short. Let's go. Bring in the safeties down. I think they're going to run the ball again. I don't think they have any interest in passing. Okay, I did not get the run. Give me. No. Dang it, dude. I think that we're screwed now. Yeah, we are. They're just going to kneel it out. Well, man, frick. Definitely a game I feel like we could have came back and won, but we just built way too much of a deficit in that first half. And this sucks. We kind of kept the slide going. Lost to Mississippi State again. I really want to beat these jerks one of these years, man. Hopefully next year. And then Missouri. They kind of bent us over, losing by 25. So now we're sitting at 4-4 after that awesome start. Tied for last place in the SEC, but at least we do have an SEC victory over Tennessee. But it's not all bad. I mean, we picked up 2 more commits on the trail. 3-star Anthony Boone, 3-star Devontae Davey, and the rest of these kids that we just added were in a really good spot for us. So I'm feeling really strong about the recruiting class we're going to have this year. But this week we have Vanderbilt at home. Probably our best chance to win another game this season, Coach Beavis. So hopefully we can pull off this win. And we did pull out the dub. Let's go. So we're back to above 500. Take that, Commodores. Yep, that didn't last. We lost to Kentucky by 7, and we got bets over by Florida. So we're going to have to win this game this week against LSU if we have any chance of making a bowl game this year. And we got destroyed. That's awesome. 56-28. It's the most points it gave up the entire season. Oh, yeah, that sucks. So we finished 5-7, 2-6 in the SEC, but at least we weren't in last place. We were ahead of Missouri and Vanderbilt. That is progress. Probably didn't help that our offense was in the lower half of college football this year. They were not too stellar. But our defense was a little bit better than the offense, but not by much. They were still middle of the pack in the country. This is freaking awesome. Troy Rowe was insanely good as just a true sophomore. That kid's gonna be a baller for the future. We couldn't really run the ball, though. That looks like that was a problem. Receiving, though, Joshua Lennon caught 1,000 yards. Doug almost had 1,000. So clearly we need to try and run the ball better for the future. Most TFLs, though, was Robert Abke, the true freshman. He also had the most sacks. Maurice was up here, the senior, and then most interceptions was Brett. Sam was tied up there as well. And on the trail, we picked up some new commits like Jordan, Malau. We also got Alan Hardesty. We did lose a kid to Ole Miss, though, which is always depression. Offensive guard. And we should be getting a couple of commits pretty soon with Deshaun and also Manu. And the rest of the board is just a bunch of secondary, because that's clearly where we need help at still. It's early signing day now, and it's official. We got Deshaun and also Manu, 2 gem linebackers, so very happy about those pickups. And since the only players left on our board are in the secondary, I'm going to go ahead and get that max out to tier 4, and then let's also get offensive line to tier 4 for Coach Beavis. Oh, Popsicles. I did not want to see this to start the offseason. I'm going to try to convince our best player, and he's gone. That sucks so much, dude. Glenn as well? Like, come on. Oh, man, that's a brutal start to the offseason. Plus, we're also losing some of our best players through graduation, but truthfully, the only thing I'm really pissed about is Jonathan Kidd, man. Like, that guy was such a stud for us. Really got to try and bounce back with a clutch signing day now. I'm going after all the kids that are on our board very, very hard, as well as a couple of transfers that actually want to come here, a free safety and a receiver. So we're going to try and push for all these kids. And we got every single one of them pretty easily, to be honest with you. I'm very happy about these 2 transfers we picked up too. Both top 100 recruits out of the portal. This is the class for this year, and Malachi looks like a stud. He's got that star development. Anybody else? Oh, there's a few stars. I want to see an elite, though. Yes! Steven Hippenhammer. He's a junior, though, which kind of blows. That's unfortunate. Anybody else? It looks like it's just Mr. Hippenhammer. Class is ranked around the 50s. It's going to be like that for most of the video until we're allowed to recruit 4- and 5-star recruits. But I'm pretty happy with what we put together on the trail this year, Coach Beavis. Yeah, I'm not really shocked with this. Talbot's going to come in immediately and be our best receiver, and then Vi in the secondary. He is an awesome young player for the future, coming in at just a redshirt freshman. 75 overall. Yeah, those were 2 big-time transfer portal pickups, that's for sure. But the highest overall freshman we have coming in is Jermaine Enderle. Amish Beard, 70 overall free safety, and then also another free safety, Jalen Sanders. So those 2 are going to be really good for us in the back end for the future. On to training season, though, and the team's an 84, man. Quite like the jump. There's a lot of guys that improved a crap ton this offseason. It would have been nice to have had our best player back, but that jerkwad transferred somewhere else. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of the roster right now. At quarterback, though, Troy's up to a 79 overall boost. He had an awesome season last year. Hopefully, he can build off of that. And then defensively, I kind of love our cornerback room right now. Tavarius Hutchinson's pretty solid. PJ McCullers, and then we got some really good young players here as well. So I think the cornerback room is kind of set for the future. I mean, we're not actually projected to finish in the last place for the SEC for once, Coach Beavis, so that's awesome. But our non-conference is kind of challenging for the season. I'm not going to change any of these games, though, because Boise State, West Kentucky, these are some fun matchups. Got the Astronauts, all the Vampire Piggies are a top 10 team. Honestly, our SEC schedule was really not that scary. We do end the season, though, playing 2 top 10 teams. That'll be rough. On the recruiting trail, though, it looks like we need a couple of tight ends and then, like, 10 offensive linemen. Feels a little off, but whatever. Defensively, though, we need some front 7 help, and that's about it. The secondary is kind of set after that last recruiting class we had. After scouting all the 3-stars in Mississippi, there's only like 7 gems, and most of these guys play positions we don't need, like receiver, so that's pretty unfortunate. We're gonna have to go to other states like Georgia and Florida to try and find some offensive linemen, because as you guys know, this is by far the biggest team need on our roster right now. At least our offensive line recruiter is already at tier 4, so that should help us out. I think I'm gonna go linebackers to tier 4, and then let's do defensive line to tier 4 as well, because we do need some front 7 help. In a couple weeks into the season, I've only found like 4 offensive line gems, and I've scouted close to 30 guys, so that's been pretty disappointing. There's only 6 guys we're really going hard after on our board. The good news is every single one of these guys are gems, and we're probably gonna get every single one, including the Stanley kid. It looks like we're gonna beat out Mississippi State for. Very happy about that. Big boy defensive tackle. On the field, though, we're off to a 1-on-1 start. We beat Boise State, and then Western Kentucky took us for a ride, bro. We go 52. Ooh, that's a brutal look, but we're playing Temple this week. They're actually 2-0. Okay. And we took down Temple. We win by 3, 20-17. Even though, honestly, Troy kind of sucked. He only threw for 168 passing yards. It looks like the defense definitely bounced back after giving up 52 the previous week. Also, the recruiting trail, it's official. We got our first commit of the cycle. Stanley, defensive tackle, definitely needed a big boy up the middle for the future. He's going to be a stud, and we're looking in really good shape for the rest of these gems that we have. And now that we have 70 hours to spend, I'm going to go ahead and target the highest ranked offensive lineman, Sharif Cloud. He's not a gem or a bust, but he's just a solid 3-star player. He does have abilities as well. He doesn't look half bad. And now that we've picked up all those offensive linemen that we were really going hard after, we can now max out the points for Sharif. So I think he's going to become a Tiger pretty soon. We're also maxed out the points for Isaiah Reinbold and then Javier Falcasoon from Mississippi. So we now have over 190 hours to spend. And I honestly still think that we need to address offensive line. So I'm going to add some guards to our board, and hopefully a few of these big boys are gems. And of course, none of them are. Just the story of my life this recruiting cycle, man. We have been striking out with every single offensive lineman, it feels like. But at least we won again. We shut out the Astronauts 19-0. Kind of an odd score there. So now we got the Vampire Piggies at home, Coach Beavis. They're actually a top 25 team, so this is kind of a big matchup for us. So far, not so good. We're already down 7, but we do have a 3rd and 4 here. This has got to be the stop of your defense. We're running a blitz. Oh, they're actually running the ball. Oh, I got faked. Oh, we sacked them. Let's go. Yeah, I thought that was for sure a run right there, but it was a pass, and we got the sack. And now we need the defense to get us another stop, because the offense is just sucking baloney right now. I don't know what the problem is. We're going to pass, commit, play the sticks. I'm scared about the middle of the field. That's where I operate. Pick! Let's go! That was close. That was close. And again, they're back in our territory because the offense just cannot move the ball for whatever reason. We need to just try and mitigate the damage. No touchdown. Okay. Oh, that's not the start we were hoping for. I'm going to blitz right here. I'm probably going to run commit as well because I think it's going to be a run. Okay. Well, I was clearly wrong about that. Please throw a pick. Yeah, did not happen. I mean, we're still in this game. Our defense is keeping us somewhat in it. We just need to be able to move the ball. It's just like the first time we've gotten in their territory all game long, and that was okay. That's not what we were trying to accomplish right there. Can someone get open for me? X, can that be a first down? Please, you got to get some yak. Yes, good job, Manly. I love it, buddy. Go ahead and run the exact same play. Is X gonna get open again? Yes, it is. Just keep letting me throw this down the field. That makes things very easy for Tanner. There we go. And honestly, even with a receiver at left guard, I think I'm gonna run the rock right here. Touchdown. Let's go. Way to throw me some blocks. All right, we're still in this thing. Officially on life support. If we do not convert this, then the dream is definitely chucked. Hopefully someone can get open from here. X, can I throw that? And now it's picked off. Wonderful. I don't know what happened to the offense this game, but it completely went to sleep. Definitely was not our best performance, especially in the first half. We just couldn't really run the ball at all whatsoever. And I honestly thought the offense sucked because we had like a receiver at left guard or something, but this kid is an 87 overall, 5'11", 204 pounds. I don't know what I'm looking at, but okay. Looks like after that loss, we actually beat Texas A&M on the road. That is confuzzling, but then Missouri, they kind of bent us over a little bit. We're playing 0-8 Vanderbilt this week, though, and 0-8 Mississippi State the week after, so we could realistically be 6-3 if we can win both these games. But before we see, I'm going to go ahead and get quarterback to tier 4 for recruiter as well as running back. So we almost have all of this maxed out. Next up is receivers. So once we get that maxed out, we can move on to tactician. Now on the trail, we actually picked picked up a couple new commits, Miguel Bean and then Isaiah Reinbolt, both 3-star gems. It looks like we're going to pick up Sharif. I'm feeling pretty confident, but I'm not feeling too confident for Braid. The rest of these kids, though, feeling pretty dang good about our chances. And awesome, we lost to Vanderbilt by 3. At least you beat Mississippi State for the first time in this video. A little in-state showdown. That's nice, but we really should have beaten Vandy, bro. We should be 6-3 right now. That breaks my heart. At least we got a couple new commits in Sharif and also Javier or Javier, but we did not get Braden. That's not really the most shocking thing in the world. We actually also got Vernon Ash. I didn't even see that. Let's go, Vernon. Thank you, pal. And after maxing out the hours for the rest of these kids left on our board, we still have 45 hours left. So I think we're going to go ahead and add some middle linebackers to our board that nobody's offered. And I'm not going to waste my hours scouting these kids this late in the cycle, so I just went ahead and offered all of them a scholarship. So hopefully you can get as many of these kids as possible. We're not going to be able to get Julius or Sean because both these jerkwads gave us a deal breaker because our championship contender went down, which means we probably lost some games. I don't like that at all, but there's some more crappy news. We're probably going to lose Javier, the defensive tackle, to Ole Miss because he's a big football influencer guy, and those are basically D across the board for us. So we can't really hard sell him anything that we're actually good at, which is pretty unfortunate. It's kind of the same thing with Barry Gammon. He's probably going to go to Florida because we could not sell anything that he really cares about except for proximity to home. And obviously, Florida is definitely closer than Mississippi, so we are probably going to lose that recruiting battle as well, which sucks. So does this. The last 2 weeks, we have gotten absolutely clapped. I mean, dude, we've only put up 20 points combined, lose it by 25 and by 32. We're playing Oklahoma. If we could just win this game, we'll get bowl eligibility, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but please, man, I'm begging of you. And of course, we get absolutely bent over. 51-27. I mean, make it competitive at least, guys. Goodness gracious, man. So that means we end this season losing 5 out of our last 6 games. All we had to do was beat Vanderbilt, and we'd be 6-6 right now in a bowl. But no, we decided to lose to them, and that was their only win of the entire season, man. It does look like Troy definitely took a step back this season, though. I think last year was kind of an anomaly because he's only like a 77 overall. I still don't know how last year happened for him, but we didn't really run the ball that badly, honestly. Tremont Rowe was pretty good. 4.6 is pretty good average. We didn't really have that many receivers go for like a huge amount of yards, though, which sucks, but there was a lot of balance there. Defensively, though, most TFLs was Dante or Denton Freeman. Most sacks was Philip Boodle, 9 for the big boy up the middle, and then most interceptions. PJ McClure's 5? That's impressive, man. I mean, SEC-wise, the offense was the 4th worst in the conference. Definitely need to try and do a little bit better there, and the defense was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th worst. I mean, it's a little bit better, but not by much. Now the tryout's officially official. Javier Foxworth breaks my heart. That jerkwad's going to Ole Miss. It also looks like Barry's definitely going to Florida. I'm not even going to waste my points anymore. Adios, Barry. Have fun with the palm trees, man. So with those hours that we gained, I went ahead and just maxed out the hours for the kids that were already on our board, and I went ahead and added 3 more linebackers. Hopefully, these are 3 kids we can get on signing day. That would be awesome. Now we got to say goodbye to Von Shipman and Hakeem Aminu. Both kids were barely 200 pounds. I don't know how that exactly worked at offensive line. So we're losing all of our offensive line starters. That kind of sucks. Yeah, we're losing a decent bit. But at least you picked up 3 commits during bowl season. Mario, Jaden, and Allen Hill. Plus, we're in a really good spot for Anthony Cooper and also Chad Baguette. So those 2 should be committing soon. So since we have so many hours to spend, I went ahead and added a transfer, a 3-star. Shaq Ogletree looks pretty decent, as well as some 3-star recruits that nobody has offered. So hopefully you can land all these guys. I'm feeling somewhat decent. And a couple weeks later, we ended up picking up Anthony, Chad, Timothy. We also got Pat. I'm feeling pretty dang good. Now, there are some battles. Like, I think that Dante is going to be tough to get, as well as Kevin Ollie and then Tommy Wimper we should be able to get. But a kid like Douglas Wentz, it looks like Tulsa's pushing for. But we're putting all of our points into these kids. So I think that we were giving ourselves a pretty dang good chance of getting all of them. Well, thank goodness I didn't say it'd be a guarantee. We lost Kelvin and we also lost Dante. So that's depression. But at least we got everybody else. That makes this the recruiting class for this year. I see some star developments. There's a lot of normals, though. Any elites at all? There's one. Let's go. Cedric Tolbert or Tolbert, offensive tackle. Beautiful. Giving us our highest ranked class of the video. A little bit of a shocker right there, but I'll take it. The highest ranked kid that's coming in is Cedric, but he's already a sophomore, which kind of sucks. Also, looks like Miguel's really good. He's got 2 abilities, and he's a 70 overall already, as well as Timothy, who's a 69. That's nice. I'd say the team for year 5 is a little bit better than the team last year, but not like leaps and bounds better. It does look like we have a lot of true juniors, though, from our first recruiting class, which kind of sucks. So hopefully these guys can make a bowl game on their last hurrah. Like a good example is Troy. He's about to be a 4-year starter. Hopefully he does what he did his sophomore year, not his junior year. That's the hope for this season. Because honestly, in the backfield, we have plenty of talent with him. Tremont Rose back here, Nate Luck. I mean, we got a really good running back room for the future, man. This room's kind of loaded. I'm not going to lie. This is awesome. And then defensively, we've been recruiting the crap out of linebacker, and it's clearly shown. My goodness, yeah. Definitely the best position group on the defense, depth and talent-wise. I really don't even think it's close. We are going to need to recruit some defensive linemen. Like, there's good players here. There's just only 4 of them. So, yeah, we definitely need some defensive ends and defensive tackles, that's for sure. And then offensively, we honestly could use some more big boys up front through the middle. middle, especially like some guards and centers. It does look a lot better than it has in years past, though, so very happy about the progress there. And our non-conference is probably the easiest it's been this video. We gotta play the Mormons, who's a tough team, but besides that, it's really nothing daunting. Hopefully, we can go undefeated there, because then we just need to win 2 SEC games to make our first bowl game of the video. But this SEC schedule looks very intimidating, man. My gosh. At least we're not projected to finish in the last place, although there's a crap ton of 90 overall teams, and we are just sitting at an 84. But we are high overall, then it looks like, yeah, 4 or 5 teams, so I'm pretty happy with that. Plus, we just maxed out our receiver recruiter to tier 4, so now we can upgrade tactician for once, which I'm very much looking forward to. Let's get our quarterback to tier 1. Let's do that. And I think that now that our roster is actually in a decent spot, we're only going to recruit gems for the rest of this video, because these development traits are very important for these 3 stars. Like Grant Hart looks like a kid we're definitely going to try and go after, but a bust like Zay Carter, just going to get removed off the board. So hopefully you can find some more gems this year, because last year we had horrible luck with them. Well, this year we've actually found a lot more, like Brett Jefferson from Mississippi, 3-star gem. Also Tony Walters from Georgia, but we did lose Adrian Fayyad from Mississippi to Ole Miss, those freaking jerks. And they're also in the lead for Grant Hart and also Frank, bro. Like, the one year that Mississippi has a lot of 3-star gem prospects, of course, Ole Miss is trying to shaft us for all of them, so that's great. They're also going after Howie as well, so yeah, screw Ole Miss, man. On the field, though, we're off to a pretty decent start. I mean, we beat the Mormons. Oh, that James Madison loss. They're 1-3 too, guys. Come on, man. We should be 4-0 right now, but this week we have Ole Miss at home. They've been a pain in the butt in the recruiting trail for Coach Beavis, so this game's personal. But let's go, boys. We're already in their territory. You gotta execute down here. Do not need a bunch of pussycats. We need some junkyard dogs. Square. Okay, well, that was pussycat-like. Really don't know what's gonna get open right here. I just hope that it's something. I don't care what it is either way. Hopefully it's a touchdown. Okay, I'll take it. X, that's gonna be it. Let's go. What the? You have to be joking, man. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. Troy, if you make that bad of a throw again, you're getting benched. That was the easiest throw. It's probably the only chance. Actually, another touchdown. Please, and he misses again. Oh my god, I am going to cry. I don't know if there's a girl in the stands that Troy's trying to impress. I don't know what the reasoning behind it is between both those throws, but if we're gonna win this game, he's gotta make those, man. That is just, oh, bad, but at least we got 3 points, I guess. And of course, they have the lead now. Freaking awesome. Thanks to Troy. We need to stop right here. Please. Oh, I was there. Dang it. Okay. Okay, it's a run. It's a keeper at the quarterback. Come on. Fumble. Or not. He breaks his tackle. And that's almost the first down. Please throw an interception, quarterback, man. I know you want to. Okay, they're running. We're all over it, baby. Back there, penetration. Somehow he gets forward, though. No doubt in my mind this is going to be a run. Okay, it's a pass. Throw a pick. Yes! Oh, nope. I was there! Oh, and yeah, okay. He just does a little shimmy shake. He's in the end zone. Great. Oh, my God. We are getting destroyed. Down 21. Jeez, oh, Pete, man. They're at the goal line, too. They're going for the 4th down, and of course they get it. This is devastating. I was hoping that we'd, like, win this game, but we're not even competing right now. Oh, my goodness. It's embarrassing. That's me, though. Give me that. Haha, sucker. Coach Beavis has not given up on the dream. Our players might be playing scared, but he's definitely not scared as a coach. Doesn't matter because he's not playing on the field. We're down a bazillion, man. There's really just no way to slice this one. We got absolutely throttled. I mean, I don't know why the recruits would go to our school after watching that game. Here's to hoping, but I do not have much optimism after this performance, man. Great. We lost all 3. Might as well burn my hand trying to get chicken nuggets out of the oven. And it looks like there's a few other schools that are trying to get on Coach Beavis's hit list. We got Georgia Tech in a battle, Tulane, Clemson's down there, USF. I think we're gonna get all 4 or 5 of these guys, though, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna get shafted anymore. And I knew you coaches were smart. We got all the kids we wanted besides Ian, but I mean, come on, we better get this kid. We're literally right there, bro. Ian, make the smart choice. So now that we have 250 hours to spend, I think that we're just gonna go on a big scouting spree to try and find some more 3-star gems. And we did find some, but 2 of them had this stupid championship contender deal breaker, even though they're 3 stars. They're acting like they're King Tut or something. I have no clue, but we did find some other guys that don't have that crap, so we're gonna try and go after these kids, but there are a couple more that still have that. I don't understand it at all. It means we probably lost a couple games, and we did, but it was only to Alabama by 39. I mean, the #1 team in the country, for crying out loud. We did beat Texas, though, somehow. Huh, okay. I will take that W this week, though, guys. We gotta be Vanderbilt, bro. This has gotta be a dub. We lost to them last year. We were their only win, like, this year, bro. We gotta flip the script. And we won! Dominant fashion, too. Me likey that. The team's actually up to an 85 overall, so it looks like we're progressing throughout the season. I'm a big fan of that. Send that 5-3, 2-2 in the SEC. And we just gotta commit to Caucasian DB Andy Jones. Let's go. And yeah, now you want to come here, Ralph Cross. Now you'll consider us, huh? All right, buddy. Same goes for Jared Duggan. And then these kids down here we can actually scout now. I'm curious if they're actually gems. I really don't know. I guess we're gonna find out together. Doug's a gem. What about Jesse Miley? He is not a gem. Take him off the board. Although there is a kid that's not a gem, Callum York. It's because we need to recruit some defensive ends, and he was like the only one I can find. So I think we're gonna add some more later on in the cycle. But for right now, we're going to try and get as many of these cats as possible. We've already got one. Theo Terrell has got very wavy hair. It looks like a nice power rusher. And then the rest of these kids, we're honestly in a pretty dang good spot for. I'm sure we won't get all of them because that's just how it is, but I think we're getting most. But on the field, we actually finished 7-5. We're making a bowl game. We didn't go above 500 in the SEC, though. Dang it, dude. We were 1 win away to be able to recruit 4 and 5 stars next year. That would have been nice. But I will not complain, Coach Beavis. We are making a bowl game, even though we lost to Missouri by 4. We beat Kentucky. Oh, we had a close loss to Florida. That would have been an awesome win. But then we beat Oklahoma to end the season. So very happy with the progress we're making right now. And I don't know how we did it because Troy once again was not nearly as good as he was his sophomore season, which kind of sucks. And we didn't really run the ball well either. So maybe we were carried by the defense. I mean, Lowell Ball, redshirt freshman, 80 overall. This kid looks like a superstar for the future. Holy smokes. But defensively, though, is Isaiah Rahman with 12 TFLs, 6 sats for Robert Abke. Yeah, we definitely were pretty stellar on defense. Sony Moe with 3 INTs. Caucasian safety. Calvin Springs is pretty good, too. Yep, I figured. Our offense was bottom half of college football. I'm guessing the defense was like top 30-ish. I'm guessing. Okay, well, maybe they weren't top 30-ish. What in the heck? Yeah, they were top half, but they were not nearly as good as I thought they were. That kind of sucks. I don't really care, though, because we finally lost our bowl game virginity, and we are playing a group of 5 team. At least we're going to Arizona. Oh, Snoop Dogg Double G Bowl. Okay, this is exciting. We're already down in their territory. Okay, someone gonna get open for Tanner, though? That would be nice. I don't know who's gonna get open. Please, someone. Circle? I don't know. Just run. Just run. You're not the fastest guy in the world. Try. Go! Stiff arm! Okay, that's fine. You got the first down. I think now we're gonna go with a little inside zone, really. We're gonna go for liftoff right here. Buzz Lightyear time. Buzz Lightyear time! Let's go! We can make it a 14-point lead now. Just gotta make sure I don't fudge this up. Is someone gonna open for me? X? I think that's open. Yes, it is. Let's go. Nice completion. First down, boys. Move the chain. HB base. Little run to the left side. Oh, yep. Go, Tremont. Ooh, keep fighting. Man, I love the effort right there. It's beautiful. Are we gonna go back for liftoff right here, Tremont? I think we are, because I don't think there's any chance they can stop it. We probably don't even need a liftoff, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's go, boys. Up 14. And in the fourth quarter, we got them to a 4th and 9. Things are definitely more interesting than I would have liked. I was kind of hoping this would be a blow up, but it's all right. We're gonna get a stop right here. That's the hope. Come on, throw something dumb, CPU. I'm all over that, baby cakes. Oh, yeah. No way, that's good. Nah, no, what? No! You gotta be joking, dude. Oh, my testicles. Great, man. So since their prayer got answered, we have to get some first downs to escape with a victory. Oh, my goodness. All right, can we get some prayers answered now? Nope, that went nowhere. Please just let me run this for a first down. Oh, wow, holy cow. Well, I guess they actually listened to me. Thank you, guys. Definitely gonna need at least one more first down. I just don't know who's gonna pull it off. Jet touch pass, is this good? Oh, let's go! Yes, sir! It is good! It's a cheat code play. Good job, boys. Of course they scored, though. Oh, my goodness, man. Well, at least this game's got the entertainment factor, I guess, but I don't really like this at all. Just recover it. Thank you. We're still gonna need a first down as well, because they have 2 timeouts. Defense. Oh, my goodness. Definitely know which side of the ball is gonna be smoking a joint with Snoop Dogg after this game. It will not be that defense. It will be this offense, because they are gonna seal the deal. Give me another one. Oh, so close. Jet touch pass again. Come on. To the left side this time. Oh. Cut it back, dude. I thought it was to be a touchdown. It doesn't matter, though. I think it's GG's. I think we just nail this bad boy out. Yes, we can. So we are Snoop Dogg Double G Bowl champs, boys. Let's go, Coach Beavis. And Troy ends his career with an atrocious performance. Oh, my goodness, dude. We won in spite of this kid. This is awful to look at. Good God. Thank goodness for Dom Worthy, Jesse Vaquera. I mean, look at all the TFLs we got. How did they score? I don't even know. That game should not have been as close. They were a MAC team. We're an SEC team, and that went down to the wire. That was pretty disappointing, but it's a win. Somehow we gained a full star team prestige for that bowl game performance. That is confusing to say the least, but we're losing our punter. We're losing Tavarius Hutchinson. I mean, most of these kids we recruited, like Troy, Philip Boodle, yeah, these are all kids we recruited, so definitely sucks. Brett's gone. Trema. Oh, we had to convince Robert to stay, though. He was really good for us. That's a big convince. We actually landed every single kid during bowl season. Oh my gosh, so we have a full 750 hours to spend, and we really have unlimited possibilities here, Coach Beavis. This is pretty exciting stuff. Are there any transfers that want to come here that are 3 stars? Ooh, it looks like there are quite a few. Let's go. Yeah, this might be stupid. I think I'm going to add all these kids to the board and try and get as many of these 3-star transfers as possible, because we've had a lot of success with these kids this video, but we actually have had transfers that have wanted to come here, because a guy like Storm Hicks could come in and probably start for us immediately. So yeah, we're definitely going to try and get as many of these guys as possible. And we got every single one of these kids. I really hope that some of these guys are like instant impact kids for us. I want to make a push next year and hopefully get that above above 500 record in the SEC so we can go after 4 and 5-star recruits. But do we have any elite development traits? Ooh, the transfer Donovan Perkins. Let's go, buddy. At a position of need as well. That's freaking awesome. Anybody else want to join in on the elite development trait fund? It looks, oh yes, one more. Ralph Cross, offensive guard. Beautiful. Thank you, Ralph. A lot of stars, man. Gotta keep recruiting those gems as long as we're only allowed to recruit 3-star recruits. But the class is ranked 51st in the country. And it looks like Ralph Cross is the highest overall freshman we have come in. And plus he has that elite development trait. Yeah, this kid's gonna be a stud for the future, man. But also Nate Brady at cornerback, 69 overall. And then Marcus Toti, 69 overall. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, the best recruiting class we've had this video, hands down. No doubt about that. Plus, when you factor in these transfers like Storm Hicks at strong safety, already an 80 overall, and DeMarco Dubes, who's an 80 overall, is just a sophomore. Yeah, this is definitely the best collection of talent that we were bringing into the program so far this video. No doubt about that, Coach Beavis, that's for sure. And holy Megan Fox, do we have a nice team. 87 overall across the board. I mean, I feel pretty dang good about the squad that we have right now, man. We definitely should be able to go above 500 in the SEC this season, especially with this Stephen Rowe kid at quarterback who's just been marinating. He's got 96 speed. Oh, he's 6'3", 204, genetic monster. This kid, he is going to be a superstar. I'm booking it right now, bro. I cannot wait to play with him. And it should help him out that our running back room, once again, is just stellar. Nate Luck is back here. Shaq Ogletree. We got Legend Osgood. We got that transfer, DeMarco Dubes. I mean, our running back room is so loaded, bro. It's definitely way too loaded. And you can say the same thing about our linebacker room. Like, it is set up so beautifully for the future and the present. Like, there are so many good players here. Before I forget, though, we do have some coaching points to use, and I think I'm just going to max out quarterback because we got to get Steven as juiced as possible, and then we'll put 5 points on our offensive line because those things are impossible to make somewhat okay because whenever I play in the games, they always get torn alive. I don't think they should struggle in the non-conference this season, though. It's easily the easiest non-conference schedule we've had this video. Like, these games should all be spankings, hopefully, and honestly, our conference schedule isn't that scary. Granted, we got to play LSU, who's a top 5 team, also Florida, who's ranked preseason number 1, but besides that, all these teams are not even ranked. But the SEC projections do have us towards the bottom, so maybe I need to temper my expectations a little bit, but all we need to do is just go 5-3 in the SEC, and I will be absolutely ecstatic. I mean, the roster isn't the best place that it's been this entire video. There's no doubt about that. We still need to recruit some defensive ends, though, and then offensively, we need quarterbacks so freaking bad, bro. Steven's gonna have us set for the future, but we need to get some kids behind him, and then we need some tight ends and also still some offensive line. And it should be helpful to the Kais that we now have 500 hours to spend every single week, so big fan of that, but after doing a ton of scouting, the only gems we found were mostly receivers, so that's kind of disappointing. But at least we already have 2 guys committed, Eric and also Tremaine, and the rest of these guys we are sitting in quite sexy shape for, so I'm not really concerned about that. And since all those recruitments aren't really battles, we had some hours to go ahead and scout some big boys, and we found some 3-star gem offensive linemen. We also found a 3-star gem quarterback, Deion Peterson, so I'm really happy about that. But I'm more happy about this, man. We're off to a 2-0 start. We beat SMU, scored 52, and then we beat Georgia Southern by 17. And Steven's honestly not been anything like spectacular. He hasn't been horrible, but 6-2 and only 200 passing yards per game. The rushing, though, holy smokes. We need to keep running the ball, bro. Shaq and Nate are both balling on the ground right now. In this week's game against FCS Northwest, the Sharkies should be an awesome opportunity to kind of pad those stats a little bit, hopefully. So this should be a blowout, you'd think. And it was. We spanked the Sharkies, man. We drowned them, won by 32. Awesome win, guys. And plus, we just picked up 2 new commits, Deion Dexter from Mississippi, and then also Eric Arsenault, both Caucasian receivers, both 3-star gems. Big fans of that. Now we can max out our hours and all these new gems that we found, but we still have 75 hours left. So I think we're going to go ahead and add some more quarterbacks to the board that we haven't scouted yet, and hopefully some of these kids are gems, as well as some defensive ends, because this is a huge position of need for us this cycle, and we don't have a single one committed right now. So yeah, we definitely need to try and address this. And we actually have found another gem quarterback, as well as 2 gem defensive ends, but we still have some scouting left to do, so hopefully one more of these kids are gems, although I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm just happy that I found 2 of them. And on the field, we spanked Northern Illinois. These teams have just been feeling our wrath the last 4 weeks, man. It's freaking awesome. But today, things are definitely going to be a little bit more tougher on the road against Mississippi State in an in-state showdown. And we are already down 7. Ball sack. Okay, it's fine. We're going to get a touchdown right here. A little motion out of the backfield, okay? A little fakey fake. Someone's open. R1, that's the one who's open. Catch it. Let's go. Tagging. And they scored again, man. Frick. Well, the good news is we're back in their territory, and Steven is a menacing human. Man, he is fast and he is tall. I'm going to run right here with him. 96 speed. Oh, yeah. Take off, baby. Take off. Touchdown time. Let's go. And we are right back down in their territory looking for our first lead of the game. I might just take off with Steven if it's there. He's too fast. He's 96 speed. I love rifle. Let's go, Steven. And it's still a really tight game late. Probably gonna put the defense on the naughty list after this game's over. I don't know why they've been sucking so much. We just need to get some points, though. Triangle, little playmaker. There we go. Yeah, go. Oh, that's a lot of yards. We're basically already in their territory. That's perfect. Oh, let's run the rock right here. Let's go a little inside zone really. I'm feeling pretty good. We got an awesome running back room. We got to use it, although this kid is slow. Oh, Nate Luck. Holy smokes. And we're now faced with a third Nate. Great. Oh, triangle looks to be open, though. Yep, go. And okay, that's not a first down. So faced with a 4th and 3, I think the choice is pretty clear. We're going to be going with this. And it looks like square is wide open underneath. That was easy enough. Thank goodness for that, because I don't think anybody else was open. Good job. So now I think all we really need to do is just run the clock out. It's really as simple as that, because they only have one timeout, right? Yeah, let's just run the ball. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's another first down. Yeah, definitely can run out the clock now. Let's go. No pressure, Mr. Kicker. This is your chance to become the most popular man on campus. Just nail this kick through. It's going in. Let's go, boys. What a win. And no wonder we won, dude. This Steven Rowe kid's phenomenal. He only had 3 incompletions, and I'm sure some of those were from me. Oh, my goodness. He's so good at football. He also ran the crap out of the ball. I mean, honestly, with Nate Luck only being a junior at running back and Steven only being a sophomore, oh, man, we are set for the future, at least in the next 2 years, that's for sure. And also the present, we're 7-1. Let's go. I did not expect this. I thought we'd start losing some more games. We've only lost one still. Let's go, baby. Now, who was the guilty party? Oh, come on. It would be Ole Miss, bro. At least we bounced back and beat LSU, who somehow ranked 7th in the country with a 5-3 record. That makes negative sense, but we're currently in the midst of a 5-game road stretch. We got Missouri and we got Kentucky, Florida. I mean, none of these teams are ranked. We could win out. I don't think we will, but it's possible. But on the trail, we got some new commits like Oscar, Trent, Brian, Dion, and George. All these kids are freshman gems too, because I've been getting some junior JUCO ones, and those ones are kind of crappy. And the rest of these guys, we're in a really good spot for, man. We're gonna keep scouting though to try and find as many gems as possible this cycle, that's for sure. But let's just keep trying to win games. I'm gonna simulate this. They're undefeated in the SEC though. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of scared, but maybe I shouldn't be. We win by 11. Let's go. Yeah, Kentucky, hopefully, I don't know, they beat us last year. Florida, yeah, these are teams we struggle with most of this video, so I'm not feeling too great that we'll win out, but 2 losses in the SEC, we should definitely be able to make the playoff, although we're only ranked 14th right now, so hopefully the media people start ranking us higher, because we only have 1 loss. Well, that's unfortunate. We lost 2 out of our last 3. Oh my gosh, man, Kentucky again. I mean, at least we finished above 500 in the SEC at 5-3, but still, man, that was a rough end of the season. And a big thanks goes to Steven, bro. This kid is just a sophomore. Hopefully it's not what happened with Troy, where his best year is a sophomore season. I don't think that's going to happen, though. But Nate Luck was also really good at running back, low ball. I mean, we just have so much balance on offense for the future. Alan Sweet's another good young receiver. And then defensively, who had the most sacks? Oscar Mendoza, Jesse Vaquera. Oh, man, we got after the passer a lot, bro. This is awesome. A lot of negative plays. 5 INTs for Calvin Spriggs. Oh, yeah, let's go. We actually had like a top 25-ish offense, which is nice to see. We definitely averaged a good amount of points per game. Defensively, I'd imagine they were also top 25-ish. They look pretty good, even though they did give up 44 to Kentucky, so maybe they're not as good as I thought. Oh, gosh, yeah, they're really far down here. They're lower half of college football. Dang it. As for the recruiting trail, it just keeps going beautifully. Like, every single guy that we've really pushed for this cycle, we've gotten with relative ease. We are kind of in a battle for Val Lipke from Tennessee. The Vampire Piggies are pushing hard for him, but I think we should be able to get him. I mean, we're going to have a really good recruiting class this year. We still have hours left, but I think I'm going to try and save this for the offseason for transfers. Miami's quarterback, though, wins the Heisman for this season. Jermaine Daly, pretty solid season for him. But for our bowl game this year, we've got the Gator Bowl going to Florida, taking on the Blue Devils. We're already up to 7-0. Start me likey this. All right, Steven, nothing dumb here. Let's be a smart person. Square late. Yeah, we could throw that. That's a lot of yards. He has one to throw. It's a yak. Come on, low ball. Let's go. That's a future connection right there. Both those kids are young, and they're both stars already. Let's go, man. Yes. I think a spanking might be commencing, dude. We're at 21-0 now. Holy smokes. Sorry. R1, maybe? I'm gonna step up. Steven, I don't know what to do. He's got 96 speed, though. I'll just roll with him. Let's go, Steven. Coach Beavis actually thinks we should go for this. I don't really agree with that, to be honest, but I don't think either way it really matters. I think we're still gonna win this game regardless. Can I just step up? It's square. There we go. Touchdown. Let's go! Low ball! Sophomore to sophomore connection. Those two are gonna be so good for us in the future. Let's go, boy. I think the writing's kind of on the wall on this one. If we score again, it's definitely GG's in the chat. 3rd 2 right here, though. Someone gonna get open? Can I just loft circle? That's definitely gonna get picked off. Or not. Okay, at least I didn't get picked. That's the good news. But I'm going to go for this 4th and 2 right here. Probably not the smartest idea in the world, but it's also not the dumbest. Yep, try goes up. Let's go. Mr. Luck! Oh, man, he's so good at running back. Let's go. Now we're going to go back to this cheat code play, the jet touch pass. I feel like this thing always works. Hopefully it works again right here for us. Come on, touchdown right here. Manifest this bad boy. Manifest it! Let's go! That play is so good, boys. Let's go. cool. So we ended up winning the tax pool that no team wanted to play in by 38. I mean, that was just a dominant effort, bro. I freaking love the performance right there, boys. Way to end the season strong. Well, this was a quick way to ruin my happiness. All right, well, we needed a new offensive coordinator. I think either Joseph or Sam Bradshaw. I'm going to see. Okay, Sam's more of a motivator. What about Joseph? Looks like he's got a lot of interest. Holy cow. I think we're going to go Joseph. This guy is insane as a motivator. He's also got some tactician and some recruiter. So he's a pretty versatile guy. We're going to offer him the job. It looks like it's either between us and the Vampire Piggies. So hopefully he makes a smart choice. Come on, Joseph. And we got him. Let's go, Joseph Blumberg. The motivator is our new offensive coordinator. Big fan of this pickup. Another thing that sucks. DeMarco, kid that we got out of the transfer portal last year. He's trying to transfer. And we got him to come back. Smart choice, man. I get it. Our running back room is kind of loaded, so I understand why he wants to transfer. It's not really that shocking. But we had to convince Nate to come back. He is going to stay. Hometown kid from Madison, Mississippi. Robert's going to get drafted, though, in the 5th round. And then we have some guys leaving. Isaiah Rahman was pretty good for us, but really, we're not losing too much. Shaq was also pretty decent, but all in all, we're not losing like too much. And with all these recruits already committed to us, I think we're going to be pretty selective this offseason for who we go after. It's only going to be kids out of the portal. I feel like we're done with our recruiting class. Are there any like top 50 transfers that want to come here? And there are a few. I think I'm going to add everybody that's inside like the top 75. And I think that's kind of where I'm going to cut it off at. Last year, it was like top 100. Holy cow, there's a lot of guys that are going to come here. Okay, that's a decent amount. Yeah, honestly, might be a little overkill with all the guys we added looking at it again, but I don't really care. I think I'm going to try and get all these kids into the program. They're all top 75 rated transfers. Like, they got to be somewhat decent. Well, we didn't even get all these kids anyway. This Isaac kid, he's going to Kentucky. He was the highest rated kid on the board, too. That kind of sucks. But the rest of these transfers, we did end up getting. Making this the haul for this year, and wow, there are some transfers with star elite development. Okay, here we go. Is there any recruits with elite development, though? That's the question, and it looks like there are not. There's so many impacts, though, so it's not the end of the world. And it's the 56th ranked class in the country, probably the lowest we're going to have for the rest of this video, because Coach Beavis can finally recruit 4 and 5 stars next year, which he cannot wait for. And some of these recruits are awesome. Like, Deion Peterson's got 96 speed. He's going to be awesome after Steven's gone. We also picked up Ethan Cook, 71. Yeah, this is by far the best recruiting class, I think, overall-wise. Oscar's a 70. Cole's a 70. Eric Boren's a 70. We have another quarterback. It's a 69. Yeah, this recruiting class, I think it's probably the best of the video so far. And a couple of these transfers look pretty awesome. Like, Miles is already a 77 as a redshirt freshman. That's a great pickup out of the portal. And also this tight end, Jason Kroom, is a 75 as a redshirt sophomore. This tight end room is set up beautifully for the future. Lots of good young talent here. And I think it's official. This is probably the best team that we've had so far this video. 88 overall. I feel like there's a lot of good players at the top, too. So I'm a big fan of what I'm seeing. At quarterback, it's going to be Steven once again, who unfortunately really has not improved ever since he was like a freshman, even though he does have impact development trait. If only he had like star or elite, maybe he'd be a high overall, but this kid's still a stud. 96 speed. We also picked up that transfer Ian Lilly. Like, our quarterback room looks very good for the future, man. And then defensively, it's been like this the entire video. Our linebackers are just really good and talented and young. Like, all these guys are juniors. Like Malau Ali, he looks like he's gonna be a baller this year as well as in the future, since he is just a junior. I mean, I'm really liking our team. I think we've got plenty of talent here. And the expert smart people actually agree. We are preseason ranked 19th in the country. Let's go. Plus, we're also preseason projected to finish in 6th place in the SEC. So the expectations are definitely the highest it's been this video. So with that, we're going to use these tactician points. Let's get all of this cross training to tier 4. I feel like this is the coolest one to upgrade. And now that we have this maxed out as well as quarterback, I think we're just going to go across the board with the rest of these that have not been upgraded yet. But I cannot express to you enough how excited Coach Beavis is to actually be allowed to recruit 4-star recruits. We're going to go after a lot of them because the depth of the program is fine right now. We just need some more higher quality, higher end players, and that's where the 4-star recruits come in. And we've definitely found some, but I think I'm just spreading my recruiting points way too thin. I added too many to the board because we only have 500 hours to spend, so I'll be honest, I think we're gonna lose a few of these battles, man. And unfortunately, it looks like Ethan's gonna be the first one. A kid from Mississippi, probably gonna lose to Ole Miss, but we are gonna try our best to try and steal him at the end. At least on the field, we're off to a stellar start. I mean, we actually had a close game against Cal, but every other game looks like it kind of was a spanking, so I'm a big fan of that. Today, though, is definitely gonna be the hardest game of the season for us so far. Playing Texas Tech at home. Well, yeah, they're 90 overall. Definitely scared. And this is why. We have not scored in the second quarter, and they have the ball in our territory. Not a fan of this at all. Oh, screen! Pick it, please! I'm trying to click on. Dang it. Oh, we get a stop, though. I'll take that. So they're going to be settling for a pretty long field goal. I mean, the CPU's a robot, so they'll probably not miss it. Yeah, it went through. We are looking to strike, though, for the first time this game. We're already at midfield. I'm going to step up with Steven. Oh, gosh, I don't know what to do. Just run. He's fast. First down, we'll take that. Got 4 verticals. Okay, no one's open. Just take off, Steven. This is why you are the starting quarterback. Let's go. Another big gain for us. There's not much time left, though, in this half, so we got to try and get this lickety split. Okay, X, maybe? No, I can't throw that. Square late. Somebody get open, please. I got some time right here. I'm just going to run. Please, Steven, take off. Touchdown! Let's go! Ooh, so close. We are literally on top of the end zone. I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice if I don't go for a touch right here, especially since we've struggled so much scoring this game. I'm gonna lift off. Let's go! Finally scored, boys. I'm way down 3 at the half. And we can actually take the lead right here. I think we're just gonna go Buzz Lightyear liftoff once again, to be completely honest with you. We're on top of the goal line. This is an awesome spot. Like, please, touchdown, Nate. Oh, I love that little dolphin dive, dude. He got liftoff. Let's go, boys. Got the lead. And we still have a lead. Let's go. We're up 11. Oh my gosh, if we get a stopper here, I think it's gonna be GG's. 4th and 6. Come on. Please do something dumb, CPU. Come on. I know it's within you. Come on. Go get him. Let's go! So all we really need is a first down, and this thing should be sayonara. Adios, amigo. Like, all we need is a first, and that went nowhere. Probably have to pass for it, but we're still in an awesome spot, even if we don't get a first down. Go back to the well at this jet touch pass. Feels like the CPU doesn't know how to defend this glitch play. Oh, yep. There it is. Let's go. That's the first down, boys. Oh, it's official, boys. We're gonna pull off a top 25 win at home. The first half was looking very dicey. The second half, though, we figured things out. Let's go, boys. Well, just like the end of My Girl, this kind of dampens the mood a little bit. Ethan Gallagher, officially an Ole Miss running rebel. So we have 70 hours to spend. I think the smartest approach to use these 70 hours is to go after guys that are about to commit. Although Zach, oh man, yeah, I spreaded my points way too thin. At least we're probably going to get John Dickens, but I definitely should not have gone after as many 4-star recruits as I did. So we're going to see how things shake out, but I'm not feeling too great about winning all these battles. Well, things actually went a lot better than I thought they would. We got just about everybody that we were going after except for 3 kids. 2 of them to Ole Miss. That's really depressing. Also lost a kid to Florida State, but 7 out of 10, 70%. I would have taken that grade back in school, so I will definitely take that. That's for sure. And plus, the rest of these kids that we're going after, we are right at the top, so we should get every single one of these kids committed, hopefully. And now that we have 215 hours to spend, we can add some 4-star recruits that nobody has offered, and there are plenty, it looks like, so lots of options, which is very exciting. Sadly, though, on the field, we suffered our first loss to the Raby Turkeys. At least we bounced back and beat LSU's rank, so we're still sitting at number 12 ranked in the country. We gotta beat Ole Miss this week, though. It has to happen. I don't think we've beaten them once this video, man. We gotta flip the script eventually. And we won! It was closer than I would have liked, but a W is a W. The offense is really putting up some points the last couple weeks. I like seeing that. Don't like seeing this, though. Somehow we lost Garrison Stockton, even though we were at the top, and he was literally about to commit. So I don't really understand that at all. At least we got the other 3 kids we were really pushing hard for, but that is confusing. I thought for sure we were gonna get all 4 of those kids. Definitely sucks, but at least we can go hard after all the 4-stars we just added to our board. So I guess that's the bright side. I didn't expect this, though, dude. We're number 2 in the country, 10-2. We actually have a chance to win the SEC championship. Dude, we ended the season on a 3-game winning streak. That is what I call the MJ clutch team. The offense really wasn't that great compared to the rest of the SEC. It must have been the defense that carried. Yeah, the defense was the best in the SEC by far, dude. That's freaking awesome. Doesn't mean we lost the game, though, and it looks like it was to Missouri. The rest of these games, though, dominant double-digit wins. Okay, I like that. And I mean, Steven wasn't even as good as he was last year, so there's definitely some room to improve in the offense. Nate Luck, though, up to a 96 overall. Just keep riding this kid, bro. At receiver, though, man, we had a lot of guys get 700 yards receiving. Actually, our running back, Legend Osgood, had 728. That is surprising. Amish Beard out here representing for his people, but defensively, 12 sacks for Deshaun. Oh, he's hurt, though. That's not good timing at all. Clifton Jamerson had 10 TFLs. Most receptions. Looks like a bazillion people got 1. But for the first time this video, Coach Beavis, we are in the SEC championship game, taking on the Bulldogs. Wouldn't want anybody else. Just give us the best of the best. Let's go see if we can compete and win. And holy cow, we are getting destroyed right now. Already done 17. At least we're at the goal line, but I don't like how this is trending. Someone better get open. Oh gosh, no one's open. Triangle? Okay. That did not work. Yeah, this whole situation is not going to plan because we really need to get 7. Please. Oh, dear God. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's bad. So we are going to settle for a field goal. Hooray. That's just not good at all, man. So we're down 14. I don't like this at all. We're actually still in this thing, though, in the 3rd quarter. Let's go. Okay, we need to get a touch on this time, though, bro. None of this field goal BS. Someone get open for me right here on this 3rd down. R1, please, please. Yeah, yes. Let's go. Walker. Juke. Okay, that did not do anything. Okay, we got mauled right there, but we still got the first down. All right, Steven, if no one gets open, just run. Just run, Steven. Touchdown, baby. That's what you gotta do when they have no quarterback spot for us to fall. Let's go. Way down 3. But now it's back to 10, and we have a 4th in Sahara Desert. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Somehow, some way, Steven, we need to convert this, buddy. Oh, wait, R1. Actually, that might be a conversion. Go, Nate, go. Juke. Please tell me it's first down. Yes, it is. Okay, we still have life. Can I off circle for a touchdown? I think I might. Please. Yes, what a catch. Let's go. That was awesome. Steven. Take off, up the middle. Let's go. Okay, we're still only down 3. We're hanging in there, man. And if we're gonna win this game, we have to get a stop right here. It's as simple as that. Come on. Please throw a pick. Come on, CPU. Yes. Nope. That's open. Well, That's not good. Yeah, they can just kneel it now, can't they? Yeah, they can. So we are going to lose in the SEC title game, man. Dang it. Not really the most surprising thing in the world when we start down 17-0 in the first quarter, and Steven kind of sucked. He threw 3 interceptions. Steven's been really kind of bad this year, man. Hopefully he gets back to his sophomore performance, because I still think we're going to make the playoff. And yet we made it as the 8th, so you got Michigan in the first round. Oh, dear. And in the second quarter, we have a 7-point lead, but they are threatening right here, which I don't like at all. We're going to try and be aggressive on a blitz. Please work. Yes, okay, there we go. That was effective. Blitz again right here because I think they're running the ball. Yep, I knew it. I'm a genius. Tackle, please. Or not. Wow, that was actually a touchdown. Are you for realsies? Dude, frick. At least we have a chance to respond. I think just running the ball with our 96 overall running back feels like the smart move. I mean, I don't know. Caught me crazy. Feels like the logical decision right here. And yeah, that's an easy touchdown. Let's go. Right behind big old 57 with that star. Well, a lot has certainly happened. We're now down 7. Oh, gosh. They got 28 on us? Okay, defense. We got to bow down for once, bro. I think they're going to run the ball. I'm not going to red commit, but I'm thinking it's going to be a run right here. It's a little motion, and it is a run. I freaking knew it. Tackle, please. There we go. Okay, there we go. This one stop. Their running back's huge. I got to tackle him, though, and I tried. And gosh dang it, dude. We're down 4 late. We're going to need a stop right here. Okay, there we go. That's one stop. We just got to make sure they don't get a touchdown. It's really as simple as that. I'm going to press again. Bring the safeties into the box. Bring the safeties into the box, boys. Come on. Holler at them. Get back there. Penetration. There we go. Nice play by our defensive tackle. Gonna go to some man coverage right here. This is probably dumb, but you know what? We're gonna do it. So screw it. We'll see if it works, please. Oh, screen. We're all over that. Blow that up. That's me. What? I clicked off. Okay, there we go. We got the tackle anyway. And they're gonna end up taking their field goals, so we still have life. We're already faced with a 3rd and 5, so that's freaking great. Could someone get open for me? Triangle, please? And it gets karate chopped. That is not good. Now we got a 4th and 5. Oh, dear. Okay. I don't feel confident myself, but I'm gonna try my absolute best. Triangle, maybe? R1, and it gets karate chopped again. Well, that's a great way to end the game. So in our first ever playoff appearance, we end up losing at home against Michigan in the first round. Definitely sucks, especially since we had a chance to win at the end right there. But every single pass I threw, it just kept getting swatted, man. And of course, they lost in the next round anyway to North Carolina. But USC, they kind of dominated everybody, man. Holy smokes, that's an impressive run. But it's out of the offseason now, and we have 2 draft picks leaving. Edward was really good for us at left guard, and then the 96th overall Nate Luck, man. Little kid from Mississippi, kind of like the little engine that could, man. 5'9", 187, but he was a baller. We're also losing some other really good players as well. So yeah, we're definitely going to feel some of these losses. And on the recruiting trail, all those 4-star kids we added, we only got 3 of them. At least one of them's named Moses. That's nice. And the other 3 kids, or other 4 kids, I should say, we lost. So yeah, that's very depressing. So with only 14 commits, I think we're going to go after some kids in the portal, and hopefully some 4-star kids out of the portal want to come here. And there are a few, actually, 4 of them, okay? And then we're also going to add some of these highly ranked 3-star kids out of the portal as well, who look pretty decent. And I think the move is to try and get as many of these kids as possible to try and push for a national championship next year. So we'll see if we can get all these guys. And we ended up getting every single one of them. I don't know if any of these guys are going to be able to help us out immediately. I really hope so, though, because they're all highly rated transfers, so I guess we'll find out. But I don't really think there's any doubt about it. It's definitely the best recruiting class of the video so far, because we were actually able to recruit 4-star recruits. And Joel Thorne, a transfer, has elite development. Me likey that. Oh, let's go. Nicholas Hawkinson has elite as well. Yeah, very, very big fan of this recruiting class. Also, Ricardo Keene, middle linebacker from North Carolina, has elite. I'm guessing the class is top 10-ish. Okay, maybe not top 10-ish. What in the heck? 24th? Even though we had 17 4-stars? Huh. All right. Definitely thought it'd be ranked higher, but David's a 76 overall. Also, another awesome quarterback, Andre. Holy smokes. Look at all those abilities. Yeah, this is recruiting class. Definitely the best one of the video, man. Every single year, we just keep recruiting better and better and better, and it's awesome. I will say, though, after looking at the transfers we picked up, I don't think any of these kids are going to start, which definitely sucks. So that's kind of underwhelming, not going to lie. This is not, though. The team for this year, honestly, is kind of loaded, especially on defense. Holy smokes, man. Steven's still an 82. Man, this kid did not improve at all. He was really good as a freshman and as a sophomore, like his overall. But since then, this thing has just plateaued, man. That is quite depressing. I mean, he's still a good player, but I just thought that he'd get up to like a 90 or something since he started for a lot of years as well. But that did not happen. On the defensive side, though, we have 2 really awesome safeties. One, Storm Hicks, awesome name. And then we also got Eric Harley, Caucasian DB at strong safety. But honestly, even after losing Nate to the draft, DeMarco Dubes looks like he's going to step up at running back. 88 overall. I mean, yeah, this is without a doubt the best team in the video, man. And it should help that we got some more of these coaching points to use. I think I'm going to do running game to tier 1, and then let's do linebackers to tier 1 as well. Try and get some balance there. And as for the schedule this year, our athletic director kind of shafted us. We got to play North Carolina. At least it's at home, though. That'll be an interesting game. Bowling Green, who went 9-4 last year. The Pandas. We also got to play Georgia. Honestly, our SEC, never mind. No, definitely is kind of scary. Got to play LSU and Missouri, both top 10 teams in the preseason. But I mean, we are preseason ranked 6th in the country, and we are projected to finish in 2nd place right behind Georgia. This is nice, though. We actually have some 5-star recruits that are interested in coming here this year, Coach Beavis, so we're definitely going to try to recruit them, as well as obviously all these 4-star recruits that want to come here. But I think this year we're going to try and be more focused with our approach, because last year we spread out our points way too thin on the recruiting trail. But as you guys saw, we have a top 5 team visiting for the first game of the season. North Carolina, I'm feeling pretty good, though. We are a better team. We are already down in enemy territory, looking to strike first. Steven, what do we think are here, brother? You've seen a lot of football through your heyday. What do you think is going to get open? Okay, R1 maybe? Okay, that. Oh, it was open enough. We'll take that. X right here. Get out of there, Steven. Create. Steven, create. 96 speed. Block for him. I tried to get to the outside so 6 could throw a block. That did not work. And they stopped us back-to-back plays, so we're sitting with a 3rd and goal, and I'm not feeling too confident with what I see, but hopefully someone somehow gets open. Please. Okay, no one's open. Triangle, and I get sacked. Wonderful. We're going to settle for a stupid field goal. Never like doing this, but, I mean, that's just the situation we have ourselves in. At least we'll have an early lead, though, which is nice. And we have kept that 3-point lead, but we have a chance to finally extend it right here. We cannot fudge this up, bro. We got to figure something out. Someone's got to get open. X on the fade? No, it's not open. Dang it. I'm not settling for another stupid field goal. For better or for worse, we are going for this. R1's open in the flat. Please stay in bounds. And oh my gosh, I hate myself. And great. We're now down 11. This is freaking awesome. All right, we got to step up right here. I got to stop screwing this crap up, man. I keep sucking for us. X potentially late. Someone gonna wrap bounce? Just run with Steven. That's fine. We'll take the first down. Really need to try and get a touchdown for once, Tanner. X? Yes, it's open. Let's go. Thank you. Why couldn't it be that easy the first 2 times we were down here? But we finally got a touchdown. Let's go. We are still alive late in the 4th quarter. It's all up to me, though, which I don't like our odds in this situation, to be honest with you. No one's open. Great. I got to throw it away. Dang it. Now we got a 3rd and 10. Not really feeling too confident because their defense is like prime 1985 Chicago Bears. Thank you. Get out of there, Steven. Gosh, dude, he's literally a wizard. Please, Steven. Thank you, Steven. I love you. Will X get open over the middle? Somebody get off press coverage or just get beat. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for Steven right now, bro. Our offensive line's getting munched. Nobody can get open against man coverage. Just a total disaster. Feels like the only play that Coach Beavis wants us to run is this all-go stuff, and it like never works. Well, it worked right there. I'll take that first down. After a nice long completion, we are in their territory. I'm feeling pretty dang good. I'm gonna go to a screen because this doesn't take any skill to run, so hopefully it works. Yes, cut it back. Yes, go, go. Yes, okay, we're inside the like 5 right now. We're gonna chew off a little clock, try and play mind games. Let's go. Come on, touch on it here. Let me lift off. Let's go. That was smart. Way to chew clock, Tanner. I like that. Million IQ. Defense, please don't let them score. I'm feeling pretty confident. No way, and that's not the start we were hoping for. What to do? I'm scared. I think they went to Hail Mary. Dude, no chance, please. Thank you. That was a lollipop throw. No, oh, there's no time left. Let's go. So that means we're going to pull off the win in a top 10 showdown against the Tar Heels boys. Awesome W. Great way to start the season. Well, this sucks, though. We actually lost the game. Pretty unfortunate. Looks like it was in the SEC as well. Don't like that. Got to figure out who that was. And it was Georgia. Oh, my goodness. We destroyed Bowling Green and FCS Southeast at Pandas, too. So, I mean, yeah. Georgia kind of bent us over a little bit, though. We'll see how the recruiting show. This is what we were hoping for, though, dude. We have literally won every single battle except for one. Well, Michael Matthews, cool hair. He went to Miami. He's from Miami. Not really the most shocking thing in the world. Plus, we're probably going to lose Quincy to Ole Miss and then Emmanuel to Oklahoma. So we are going to lose some battles, but 9 for 12, that's a pretty high hit rate. Plus, we got 3 out of the 4 5-star recruits that were interested in coming here. So far, the recruiting trail, I think it's been a massive success. We have to have a top 10 class. Yeah, right now, we're at number 4. I will say we definitely bounced back in a massive way, though, on the field. Holy cow, we destroyed Mississippi State. It's nice to beat them. Do we not play Ole Miss this year? Oh, I just realized that sucks. Would have been nice to have beaten them and Mississippi State in the same season. This isn't really a shocker, though. We lost out on Quincy, and we also lost Emmanuel to Oklahoma. At least now we have 260 hours to spend on some of the 4-star recruits that we just added to our board, so I definitely think we'll be able to recover. And we definitely have so far. We picked up George, Jaquez, and also this Hawaiish Liati. He's really good. Plus, we're at the top spot for the rest of these kids that we're really pushing hard for, so yeah, I definitely think this recruiting class is going to be pretty awesome. And we are actually tied for first place in the SEC. Man, Georgia. Who'd they lose to? Somebody in the non-conference. It's very weird, dude. Look at our defense. We've only got up 94 points this season. Ooh, that is sexy. Always an awesome feeling when you know you didn't lose. We actually had a close game with the Raby Turkeys, though, but the last 2 weeks, we've dominated San Jose State and Missouri. And hopefully, you can continue that today. We're playing LSU, who's another top 10 team at home. It's going to be a big dog matchup, man. We need to try and bring our A game. Well, so far, not so good. We're down 7 already, but at least we are in the territory. We're going to do a little fakey fake right here out of the backfield window dressing. Hopefully, they fall for it. course they didn't. That's freaking awesome. Triangle late. Okay, we'll just throw this. Doobs! Okay, that juke did not work, but we got 6 yards out of it. Not too bad. Feeling pretty good about X over the middle right here. Or just step up and run. Go! Steven slide! Please don't fumble. Thank you, buddy. They got us to a 3rd and goal, but honestly, I'm not concerned because we get the jet touch pass. This glitch play. Come on, glitch play. Work! Glitch play. Glitch play. Glitch play. Glitch play. Glitch play. Let's go. And we are right back down here at the goal line. We're not running our glitch play this time, though. I think I'm just going to run with Steven. Honestly, it's about the same kind of difficulty level. Oh, our circle's wide open. Well, that was easy enough. And in the 4th quarter now, our defense has just been awesomeness. Can we get a stop? Sack! Let's go! 21! Big, strong boy. Good job, Deshaun. Unfortunately, though, our offense did absolutely nothing with the ball, so they have it right back. Kind of the same situation. Hopefully, you get the same outcome. Another sack. Come on. Please. Pass rush. Yes! Pick! Oh, dang it. They got a 1st down. I feel like being aggressive right here. We're going to blitz them. We're sending the Hooters, baby. Sending the Hounds! And that was not the smart choice. Is that really going to be a touchdown? That's what I get for blitzing in this game. Gosh, dang it, dude. Definitely not doing that again for this 2-point conversion. We're going to play some cover 3. Yeah, okay. They ran the ball. Oh, my God. Okay, so nobody's going to take the quarterback. That's awesome. Now we need some 1st downs to ice this game. We got this, lads. I'm feeling confident. Well, not after that. Probably have to pass for this 1st down, man. Step up and run with Steven. Okay, maybe not. Slide! Steven, let's go. Or not slide. That's fine. 1 1st down. Probably need 1 more, and we should be able to partay. There's only 1 linebacker in the box. Come on, offensive line. Just block him. Okay, well, even though we did, it didn't matter. The defensive tackle shedded our center, so that did not go to plan. Got down to a 32. This is for the game. For the love of God game. Let this be easy. That's all I'm asking. 2 yards. Triangle. Yes, that's easy. Please count. God, you gotta be joking. I'm going for this crap, dude. I'm not going down like that. That is some BS. Come on, please someone get open. X. Easiness. I'll just run. Thank you. Okay, well, that's what I should have done the 1st time because apparently Steven can't make an accurate throw. But either way, it doesn't matter because we pick up a top 10 win at home over LSU. That should definitely help us out in the SEC standings. So very happy about that, lads. Also helps when you win out, baby. Let's go. 11-1, 7-1 in the SEC. It was our defense, bro. I mean, this is probably one of the best defenses I've ever had in a video. 169 points allowed in the SEC, the big bad SEC, bro. Woohoo! That's awesome. Yeah, it was the best in the country. I mean, they gave up the least amount of yardage, and we also gave up the least amount of points by a wide margin. Dude, we had 48 sacks. Oh my gosh, 14 INTs. This defense was stellar, bro. One of the best defenses, like I said, I've ever had in a video. I don't even think it's close, bro. This is awesome. Really makes me want to see the rest of these scores. Beat Kentucky by 17. I mean, Tennessee put up 27 on us. Kind of a weird score there, but I really helped that we had some shutouts like against San Jose State and Missouri as well. And Steven took a big step forward this year. This is what we needed to see out of him, and he balled out. 38 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Perfect, Steven, and he ran the ball really well, too. We didn't really run the ball that well with DeMarco, though, which kind of blows. But at receiver, 1,000 yards straight across the board for Emmett Walker. Alan Sweet was up here. Low ball. Really did not get the ball that much, though. It's kind of surprising. Lastly, on the defensive side, I cannot wait to see these numbers. Look at all these TFLs, bro. Callum York, Malao Ali, Dashawn Almonte, 10.5 sacks for Malao. I mean, this kid was so good. He had 2 interceptions, too. Oh, my gosh. Chad Baguette. What a last name, dude. Yeah, the defense was so freaking good, bro. Definitely got carried by them. Let's just keep the good news flowing, bro. Other recruiting Terrell, it's just been so freaking awesome, man. The only thing that sucks, though, we did lose 2 kids. One to Florida, but he's from Florida, and then we lost this kid to Oklahoma, Corey Hyde, but not really the end of the world. We're still going to lose some recruiting battles. We're not, like, the biggest, baddest program right now. I mean, we're still a D- in program tradition at 122nd, and we're also a D in athletic facilities at 113, so it's not like we have everything to sell. But now it's time for redemption, boys. We're playing Incest in the SEC championship game. We lost it last year, boys. We got to win it this year. We got to get some vengeance. And we're already down to their territory, trying to get a touchdown here first, because first impressions are very important. A guy like Brad Pitt would know that. Can we step up and run? Yes, Steven, go. Steven, fly! Oh, he flew, but did not fly into the end zone. Perfect time for our glitch play right here. A little jet touch pass. Caucasian receiver. Made in heaven. Come out, baby. Let's go. We flew that time, too. Touchdown. Tag us. Definitely not a score you see every day. We're up 14-2, so clearly they got a safety somehow, but it's okay. We're up 12 points. I really could not care less. Can we just run with Steven? No, we cannot. All right, I'm going to go for this 4th down. Probably not the logical choice right here since we are leading, but I don't care. And we get sacked instantly. Well, definitely should have punted it, I guess. And they got a touchdown of it. Great. We're going to step up and run with Steven, though. Block for him. Block. Okay, just get out of bounds. It's fine. I feel like the only route that can probably get open is X right here, so hopefully it gets open. And it did. Perfect. There we go. Go. Oh, so close. So goal line action. Power out to the right side. Come on. Block for me, baby. Give me those. Oh, he's so close. Oh, dang it. I thought for sure he got that. Well, we know this is guaranteed to work. Our glitch play. Another Caucasian receiver in motion. Come on, Darth. Oh! Yes, sir. Let's go, boys. Assassination on aisle 5. Dude, we're up 21 in the 4th. Who would have predicted this? Oh, my goodness, dude. Just recover this or not. Dude, are you serious? Bro, come on, guys. Thank you. We got the ball. Goodness gracious, dude. That guy looked like an idiot right there. Bounced off his helmet. So, honestly, in this type of situation, I feel like just milking the clock and just trying to get some first downs is probably the best thing we can do. Obviously, we're going to try and score, but the clock is our best friend right now. Clock is without a doubt an ally, Tanner, so we need to utilize him being an ally. Cut it back. Okay, and we fumble. Are you serious, dude? Thank goodness you recovered that, too. My gosh, man, we're trying to sell this game. Definitely not giving the ball back to DeMarco after that blunder. Can we just pass this? Please, X, catch it. And he drops it. Great. Gonna go for this right here. I think if we convert this, it definitely should be GG's with a new set of downs. We can milk some more clock R1. Please catch this time. Yes, let's go. All right, yeah. That should definitely do it, I think. And it did. So for the first time this video, Coach Beavis, we are SEC champs. Let's go, boys. Awesome win over Bama, bro. That was just not even close. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Coach Beavis wins Coach of the Year. I think this is the first time it's ever happened in a video. Maybe the second time. I don't quite know. But Robert Horner out of Penn State wins the Heisman. I'm guessing we have a first round bye. I don't know how we wouldn't have a first round bye in the playoff. But Stephen Rowan, Shawnee United's Golden Arm Award. Good job, Stephen. Any other awards? Yes, Malau Ali wins Best Linebacker. Good for you, buddy. Is that it? Or is there? Yeah, that's it. Dang it. And before we find out who we play, I'm going to get receiver to tier 1 for tactician as well as secondary. Let's try and maximize these coach points before we go for a championship run. Where we've got, are you serious, bro? We're playing North Carolina again. All right, well, we got to beat them for a second time. And we're already up 7 points. This is off to a way better start than the first time we played them. Can somebody get open and make it 14, though? No one's open. Steven, create. Steven, create. Magician time. Oh, gosh. That defensive tackle's a massive, fast human being. Good God. I don't know who that freakazoid is, bro. He needs to join our team. X's touchdown, now, please. Yes, fight. Ah, you're so close. Oh, dang it. I think I'm just going to Air Jordan this right here. Please work. Oh, I don't even need to. Nice pancake by 55. That was sexy. Let's go, boys. Up 14 early. And we are up 21 now. Holy smokes, bro. I wish we could have played this the first time we played them. Holy cow. Triangle? Is that a touchdown? Yak it, yak it, yak it. Dive it. Oh, so close. And we're going to try and run an RPO right here, although I don't have much success with this. Please work. Oh, it worked well right there. Let's go, boys. Now we're up 20, what, 28? And now it's 21, but we have a chance to get it right back to 28 in the fourth quarter. This has just been a dominant performance, bro. Everybody needs to be on the lookout, bro. We are trying to shaft everybody on our way to a national championship, and that is a nice gain right there. Could pick up. Can I just run with Steven right here for a touchdown? R1, I'm throwing it. Steven, what a throw! Let's, he dropped it. Dang it. I feel like X is going to get open for me for a touch right here. Steven, are we thinking the same thing? X? No, it's not open late. They got a quarterback spy, though. Square. I'm throwing it. Yes. What a throw. Let's go. What a dive by Steven. And what was just a dominant first-round performance, man. We went by 24. I mean, we put up 52. If the offense plays like that, there's not a team that stands a chance, honestly. But in the semis, we have got Texas, so we didn't even play in the regular season. So I'm very much looking forward to this. We are down in their territory early to start. A little motion, window dressing. Please fall for that defense. Yes. X. Catch it. Let's go. Beautiful. We just hand this off for a touchdown now. Run it to the left side. 55 throwing a pancake. Me likey that. They are better than waffles. And now let's try and do a little dive right here. Can we jump man this touchdown? Oh my God. A lot of penetration immediately. Yeah, we cannot jump man. I'm going to try and jump man again right here though, bro. I do not trust myself when it comes to passing, and we're going to have to pass for it, man. Dang it. Or maybe I can just take off and run with Steven right here. I really don't know what the situation is going to call for. X, please catch that. Thank you. Let's go, boys. Awesome start. Well, they got a field goal of their own, so they did score some points, but we are right back at the goal line. The offense is keeping the momentum from last game going. Let's go for a jump man right here, please. Dive. Yes! Oh, it floated over the offensive lineman. That's not realistic at all, but it looks cool, baby. Let's go. And we can extend our lead even more. We are just dominating, bro. I freaking love how we're playing right now. We're making things very stressless on Tanner. Let's step up and get sacked. That was not the intention right there. Let's do some more motion right here. They know that we love the jet touch, so hopefully the fake makes them fall for it. Yes, it worked. Yes, and okay. Is that not a PI? You didn't even give him a chance to catch it? Okay, I guess not. Definitely think the Zebra Man missed a call right there, but it is what it is. We're going to move on, and we're going to convert this right here. I believe in the squad. Oh gosh. Triangle. I'm gonna throw it on the run, and that's inaccurate. Dang it. Still have to sell for a field goal, but there's nothing wrong with making a 14-point game. I just gotta make sure I make this. Please go in. Please. Thank you. Let's go. Tanner making kicks, boys. That's a sign. Well, it's not a spanking or anything in the third quarter, but we're about to be at 21 now. Okay. Hopefully we're en route to it, because I want this to be a blowout, just like the last round. But if we do get a stop right here on this 4th and 15, I think that we are officially going to win this bad boy. I mean, it's really as simple as that. I don't think they're going to convert this unless I do something dumb, which is very possible. Please. Oh, do not get mossed, please. Yes, let's go. Karate chop that bad boy, boys. Let's go. So we end up winning this game by 34, even more than the last round. I don't know what's going on right now, bro, but I freaking love it. This is has been very, very easy, boys. One more game. And here it is, boys. The granddaddy of them all. Not really surprising. USC. They beat Western Kentucky. And I'm honestly not that concerned. If you put like 2019 LSU against us right now, I think we'd win. Like, we are playing at an elite level, man. Let's just go out there and execute, boys. And once again, we're up to a blazing start. The defense is just suffocating them. And the offense doing some sexy stuff, too. Can we just get out of here with Steven and run for a touchdown, please? 96 speed. 96 speed. I'm diving. Oh, dang it. Would have been so cool if he just jumped over the defender right there, but let's try and do it right here. Oh, there we go, boys. Let's go. Up 21 of the second quarter, man. The spanking, it might be commencing once again. Or maybe not. They're definitely making things interesting. It's 4th and goal right here, though. And honestly, I'm thinking run commit, but I don't think that's the smart move. We're just going to blitz a little bit and hopefully... Okay, they're running. Come on. Penetration. Backfield. Tackle. Short. No, he scored. Dang it. Well, it's definitely interesting now. Holy smokes, dude. Oh, we have an imposter at quarterback, too. Don't like this at all. Steven must be hurt. We're only up 2 points. A lot of stress. Oh, gosh. Triangle, please, in the flat. And it doesn't get out. Oh, gosh. No doubt about it. We're going for this, and we're definitely going to run it right here. There's not even a linebacker in the box. This should be an easy conversion, hopefully, and it's not. Are you serious? Still don't really know what happened on that offensive drive, but defense, we need to try and get a stop right here. It's really as simple as that. Okay, it's a little pass out there in the flat. Tackle. There we go. Nice hit. Okay, pass rush, please. Throw it. Okay, that's open. That is not good. Nice hit, though. I like that. We're gonna get very aggressive right here because I think they're running the ball. I mean, they stopped us with only 4 guys. We should be able to stop them, too. Let's go. Give me those, baby. Yes, sir. Nice stop. And they ended up settling for a field goal, so we're honestly not in a horrible spot. We just need to drive the length of the field, which is easier said than done, especially with a backup quarterback who actually is pretty fast. Okay, that's interesting. We're just gonna throw that ball away. It's fine. They have to fight another down, and I think we're gonna go to a screen right here because these things tend to be pretty decent, and yes, we need to get a quarterback into rhythm. Oh, it's a nice pickup. There we go. First down. We'll take those, baby. Nice step up. DeMarcus. Go! Oh, this kid's fast, too. He's not as fast as Steven, though. Yeah, he's probably got around like 90 speed, but he doesn't have that 96 speed. He is definitely fast enough, though. And I think we're going to run the ball right here. Last time I did this, though, it absolutely backfired. So I am definitely kind of terrified, but hopefully the offensive line can block. And there we go. Easy first down. Holy smokes. We're already in field goal range now. Let's go, baby. Honestly, with how that first slip screen went, I think I'm going to go back to it. I don't really trust myself passing, and this is going to work again. Yes, sir. Let's go, DeMarco. Good job, baby. 5-yard gain. We'll take those. Don't think I'm nearly close enough to feel comfortable kicking those, so we need to try and at least get 1 or 2 more first downs. I know it might be a lot to ask, but I feel like that's gotta be the smart move. There we go. Triangle's open. Let's go. Nice catch. I like that. Nice little tiptoey thingy over there. We're all about making this as stressless on Tanner as possible. Give me easy plays. Let's go a little jet touch right here. Nothing dumb. Oh, yeah. What a game. Caucasian. Caucasian. No, touchdown. Don't touch on. Don't touch on. Oh, thank goodness gracious. That was not a touchdown. Oh, that was close. So, honestly, I think I'm just going to kneel this ball out. They have no timeouts, and we're just going to kick this field goal with, like, a couple seconds left and be national champs. So, I think that's the game plan. Please, Tanner, for the love of everything, do not shank this kick. Please. Please. Let's go! Okay, 2 seconds. That is fine with me. Just squibby kicky. Let's go, boys. Let's get a dub. National championship time right here, boys. Just make a tackle. Make a tackle! Let's go! So there we have it, Coach Beavis. The South Gatsby Tigers are national champs, and without a doubt, the SEC's next elite program. Let's go, man. And we did it all without our star quarterback, Steven, who got hurt, but when he was playing, he was fantastic. DeMarcus, though, he stepped in. He did throw an interception, it looks like, but he was still definitely capable, and he won us the national title, so that's all that freaking matters. Early on, it was quite bumpy. We didn't even win a game year 1, but slowly but surely, we got the program off the ground, and eventually, we were a bowl team, and then eventually, by year 8, a national champion. And if you enjoyed, click the video on the screen where I rebuilt Illinois in NCAA 25. I think you'll love it.